Okay, hello everyone. Today we come to this place located in Shenzhen, one of Fukuda's Porsche showroom. Let me take a picture of this one for you. The display car in their store, a brand new Porsche Panamera. The sporty D-Class. It can be said that the Panamera of Gens has always been a king. The new Panamera is also a continuation. Porsche sports gene in his chassis, and there is a certain degree of optimization in dynamics. Then the appearance and interior are different opinions. Some people may prefer it. The more rounded temperament of the old Panamera. The whole line of the new model is much more cloudy, including one of his headlights. It's more rounded from the previous one. It's now a near parallelogram. A more angular headlight. His daytime running lights were also replaced like Tucker. Something like this. Rectangle strip daytime running lights. And there's also a fairly square one at the bottom. Good air intake. Then the entire facade of the facade. It's one of these slipbacks. A gesture of comparative movement. Then we showed the car like this and chose one. The hub of the Tagodi station. It looks quite beautiful, this one. Diamond cut glossy wheels. Then come to one of the tail words of this car. His taillights I think are more. Do it in the style of the 992's 911. His whole butt is more like 911's. The words at the bottom are everywhere. Barrel exhaust. This is quite a loud sound. In the middle is a Porsche self-labeling levitating. Very nice. Okay, then let's look at the car keys like this. What about the style of the car keys? It's basically the same as the old one. Nothing has changed in Panamera. Yeah. Unlock lock car. And 3 buttons for the trunk. Let's unlock the vehicle. Okay, so the interior of this car is kind of a graphite blue with white one. An interior color scheme of ivory white, different from the common one on the market. Black plus Bordeaux red interior. I think this one looks cleaner. A beautiful color scheme in the interior. And you see this steering wheel, it's exactly one. The steering wheel on 992,911. And then the lower right corner of the steering wheel, a Porsche iconic. Driving mode selection, and the entry of supercharged mode. If you chose his sports chrono. What about the left side of the steering wheel? Is the one that controls it. Volume and outgoing calls from the voice assistant. Cut and customize keys. What about the right side? It's just switching the patterns of his meters. You can see through this scroll wheel. The style of a center tachometer. Then the style of the speedometer on the left. A pattern of the large map in the middle. And a more concise one. A style with speed centered. Okay, his call and return buttons. In this case, you can see the blue box. Select a content controlled by your scroll wheel. Where is the blue box? Which watch are you controlling? Then come to the left and right behind the steering wheel. There are also 2 paddle shifters, and the levers he uses to control the headlights, and a lever to control the wipers, and the lower left corner. Volkswagen car. Both have a cruise control. And you press a button on the tip of his head. He will choose one of his patterns. Okay, so what? Bottom left of him. It's the button for ignition and charging just mentioned. He changed from the original one. A knob to turn. It becomes a push-button ignition. And then here are his headlights. Mode control. It will also be displayed on a meter on his side. You can go! It is more convenient to see. And this is a fog lamp. Okay, come to one side of the door panel. his seat memory setting in 3rd gear, and his door lock. Here's one of his. Door handle is good. And there's a regular window on the bottom. And the control of the rearview mirror. This is an opening and closing of his trunk. Then let's talk on this side of the central control screen. His entire UI design is actually quite beautiful. Then there are not many functions. Just a few basic media calls, vehicle settings, then Bluetooth and another cop class, App Store words. Basically, he has to log into the account. We're not logged in and can't see it. If you come below, it is an air conditioner trend. His air conditioner is trending to look like a push. The same kind. Well, you can't adjust the wind direction manually. Actually, I think it's a bit troublesome. I don't like it very much. Dual flash and scratch-proof system turned off. What about its gear shifting area? From the center of the original middle island, turned into one of his steering wheels right behind. Here's a gear shift by fluctuating up and down one of his shift levers to shift gears. Here is a push button P file. Then come to the middle of this middle island. This is an air-conditioned control area. Control one of its temperature and air volume. And one of his turns on and off. Then the left and right sides are symmetrical and air conditioner automatic. And then the seats are ventilated and the seats are heated. The bottom one, if you circle the button, you can also know the corresponding function by looking at the icon. And then in the middle here is a volume control. Press mute. If you come to the bottom, it is a push-away wireless charging mobile phone. There are 2 Type-C charging ports here. Okay, down below is a cup holder. His armrest is mentioned here. Then open. If you can see the entire armrest box, he'll have a baffle in the middle. You can go. Adjust his position. Put different things in the experiment. There's a 12-volt power connector. And in the front row, that's basically it. Let's take a look in the back row. Then come to the back row of this car. You can see it from the back row. The shape of this seat in the front row, it's still very much the same feeling as the same chair in a sports car. Then there is also a hollow one like this in the middle. Very kind. The feel of a sports car, the whole car. Then legroom, his Panamera as a benchmark. As you can see, it's basically, Anyone who's been in the back of Panamera knows that. Actually, he is. Spatially, it cannot be called a car at all. D-class car. Well, he actually feels like a benchmark seat. A space for a class car. You want to buy one of his executive extended versions. He will only have a close ground class car. A standard space. So this car is, after all, focusing on the one you are driving. Which door time? A dimension of its axis. It's just one of those long axle CD cars. Good size. And basically, if you don't choose between this and the back row, there is no configuration. Here's a trend. Then the button on the window is his. The door is locked and the words in the middle are. Is there a small screen? Back row. And then there's a limit to what you can control. Just watch the navigation music. Some settings. Divided into some settings of lamps. And air conditioning mainly. It is mainly an adjustment panel for an air conditioner. Then there will also be to C ports here. A charger interface. The handrail is relatively small. If you come up here, you turn it on. There will be 2 cup holders. And then you can control one of his lifts. If you open it here, it will be a cup holder. Okay, then give it 2. You have to press it down. And then you can close this thing in the middle. If you pull it down here, it's an armrest. Then press and hold this button to open it. There will also be a storage space here. Some items can be placed. Say so! Back row. Although legroom is actually not enough, but you can see his. The entire seat is one. Is it an angle? So your whole person can be compared. Comfortable to sink into this. Trapped in this seat. Including his whole thing. In fact, the backrest in the back row is still relatively hard. I'll be honest. The entire seat is. You can see that he has this kind of flank support, including his. The seat cushion will have this support when placed left and right, so you are whole. The seat in the back is more rapid. The owner right in front is driving this car violently. When in the car, you won't have much in the back row either. The kind that obviously swings from side to side, shaking. Okay, so that's basically it for the car. Then, the video is almost over here. In fact, I personally prefer to put Panamera, classified as a sporty C-Class car, because both from his performance in the backspace, still judging from his entire wheelbase. Then a long wheelbase version of him. That's one thing. Stinky card slightly. There is a certain comfort guarantee. So when you are shopping, it's actually very simple. Same, at the same price. If you drive it yourself, choose its Axis version. If you chase, you must also pursue the one in the back row. Right experience. You have to choose a long wheelbase version of it. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope everyone in front of the screen be able to mention your own car as soon as possible. See you next time, bye. Then I'll take a picture for you by the way. So a Carrera in the showroom. Cup of a championship racing car. Then there are 3 of these in the whole front of the car. Wind tunnel. The side is also better than. The regular 911 costs an extra big one wide. The body has raised it. There will be many logos on it. This hub of his. You can see one of the tires of the racing car, and this one including him. The sliding line in front of the tower. The whole thing is very mechanical. It's a very primitive state. This latte flower, the blue and white color matching is actually very beautiful. Then the whole car appearance. The most eye-catching is this super big tail. This gooseneck suspension tail. The whole is made of dry carbon. Then the words above are okay. Adjust the one on the tail. Angle. Then you can also see his whole back. This visual effect is very exaggerated, a wide body. Then the words below are a full short. A straight exhaust. Because the DJ3 racing car never needs to be considered. Environmental protection. Everything is made with the simplest, presented to everyone in a rude way. Like one of the interiors of this GT3 cop racing car. The whole thing is a carbon fiber cover. Then there is this, a strap for security. The whole thing is a unified diary of racing cars, a 4-point seat belt. Wow, the back row of this seat is also completely empty. It's in this racing car that it's everything. Comfort stuff. Remove all the things that are not conducive to driving. The steering wheel of this racing car. There are many buttons on it that I don't quite understand. Key. This is also the interior without air conditioning. The co-pilot's words are completely uprooted. You can see that it is the most. Only pursue the most extreme control and driving. You can see this throughout the door panel. Carbon fiber overlay. and the base. This kind of pull rope type handle is also used on the 3RS. The glass is also replaced with this one. Delicate this plastic glass. Forget about lifting. Subscribe to the channel to receive great videos from channel name. Thank you all for watching the video till the end.